Did you know that Canada has the longest coastline in the world? If you were to walk its entire length, it would take you over 30 years. Stretching for more than 243,000 kilometers, Canada's coastline borders 3 different oceans: the Atlantic, the Pacific, and the Arctic. This isn't just a line on a map. It's a world of wonder, diversity, and breathtaking beauty. From the rugged cliffs of Newfoundland to the serene fjords of British Columbia and the icy expanses of the north, each kilometer tells a different story. It's a place where land, sea, and sky meet in the most dramatic ways imaginable. So buckle up as we embark on a journey along this incredible world record-holding coastline. You won't believe what we're about to discover. Let's start our journey on the west coast, in beautiful British Columbia. Here, the Pacific Ocean carves a dramatic landscape of deep fjords, thousands of islands, and lush temperate rainforests that kiss the water's edge. This coastline is a vital highway for one of nature's most majestic spectacles, the annual whale migration. Each spring, gray whales travel thousands of kilometers from the warm waters of Mexico to the nutrient-rich feeding grounds of the Arctic, passing right by Vancouver Island. But they're not alone. The iconic black and white orcas, also known as killer whales, patrol these waters in their family pods, their dorsal fins cutting through the waves. Humpback whales are also a common sight, famous for their spectacular breaching, where they launch their entire massive bodies out of the water. Witnessing this is a truly humbling experience, a powerful reminder of the vibrant life that thrives along Canada's shores. One of the most remarkable things about Canada's vast coastline is how much of it remains pristine, untouched wilderness. Imagine vast stretches of shoreline where the only footprints you'll find belong to bears, wolves, or caribou. In places like the Great Bear Rainforest in British Columbia or Tongaat Mountains National Park in Labrador, ancient forests meet the sea, creating ecosystems that have remained unchanged for millennia. These remote areas are a sanctuary for wildlife and a living laboratory for scientists. For adventurers, they offer a chance to disconnect from the modern world and experience true solitude. Exploring these wild coasts by kayak or boat, you feel like you've stepped back in time. It's a testament to Canada's commitment to preserving its natural heritage, ensuring these wild places remain for generations to come. Now let's travel east to the Atlantic coast, home to a natural wonder that has to be seen to be believed, the Bay of Fundy. Nestled between Nova Scotia and New Brunswick, this bay experiences the highest tides on Earth. Twice a day, an incredible 160 billion tons of seawater flow in and out of the bay. That's more than the combined flow of all the world's freshwater rivers. The water level can rise and fall by as much as 16 meters, or about the height of a 5-story building. This constant, powerful movement has sculpted a unique landscape. At low tide, you can walk on the ocean floor, exploring sea caves and discovering the strange creatures left behind in tidal pools. At high tide, those same areas are completely submerged, and you can kayak over the very spot you were just walking. It's a dynamic, ever-changing environment and a powerful display of nature's force. Heading north, we encounter a body of water so immense it's often mistaken for an inland sea, Hudson Bay. This massive saltwater bay is one of the largest in the world, connected to both the Arctic and Atlantic Oceans. Its sheer size is hard to comprehend. It's so big that it influences the local climate, creating colder winters and cooler summers along its shores. Hudson Bay is particularly famous for its population of polar bears. In the autumn, hundreds of these magnificent predators gather along the coast near Churchill, Manitoba, waiting for the sea ice to form so they can hunt for seals. This has earned Churchill the nickname Polar Bear Capital of the World. The bay is also a critical habitat for beluga whales, which congregate in the thousands in its estuaries during the summer. Hudson Bay is a wild, harsh, and beautiful frontier, a key part of Canada's northern identity. The Arctic coastline of Canada is a realm of ice, silence, and stark beauty. This is the fabled Northwest Passage, a sea route through the Arctic Ocean along the northern coast of North America, connecting the Atlantic and Pacific. For centuries, explorers sought this passage, a treacherous journey through a maze of islands and shifting sea ice. Today, it remains one of the world's most challenging waterways. The landscape here is otherworldly, dominated by glaciers, icebergs the size of mountains, and a sun that doesn't set for months in the summer. This environment supports a unique array of wildlife adapted to the extreme cold, including narwhals, often called the unicorns of the sea for their long tusks, as well as seals, walruses, and bowhead whales. The Inuit people have called this region home for thousands of years, their culture and survival intricately woven with the rhythms of the ice and the sea. Beyond the wildlife and natural wonders, Canada's coastline is dotted with charming and historic communities. From the colorful houses of St. John's, Newfoundland, one of the oldest cities in North America, to the quaint fishing villages of Nova Scotia's South Shore, each town has a unique character shaped by the sea. Lighthouses stand as lonely sentinels on windswept headlands, guiding ships safely to harbor for centuries. The maritime culture is rich with stories, music, and traditions passed down through generations of fishers, sailors, and shipbuilders. Exploring these coastal towns is like taking a journey through history, where the smell of salt is always in the air and the rhythm of life is dictated by the tides. It's in these communities that you truly feel the deep connection between Canadians and their incredible coastline. This epic coastline isn't just for looking at. It's a giant playground for adventure seekers. The surfing scene in Tofino, British Columbia is world-renowned, with surfers riding the cold Pacific waves year-round. Sea kayaking is another popular activity, offering an intimate way to explore hidden coves, paddle alongside whales, and camp on deserted islands. On the east coast, you can go tidal bore rafting on the rivers that flow into the Bay of Fundy, riding the wave created by the incoming tide. In the north, expeditions offer the chance to sail the Northwest Passage or go on a polar bear safari. Whether you're into scuba diving to explore shipwrecks, sailing, sport fishing, or simply hiking along a coastal trail, Canada's shores offer endless opportunities for adventure and to make memories that will last a lifetime. The environmental importance of this vast coastline cannot be overstated. It's home to some of the most productive marine ecosystems on the planet. Kelp forests, which act as underwater nurseries for countless species, thrive in the cold, nutrient-rich waters. Estuaries, where freshwater rivers meet the saltwater of the ocean, are critical habitats for birds, fish, and shellfish. Canada has established numerous national marine conservation areas and marine protected areas to safeguard these vital ecosystems. Protecting this coastline from pollution, overfishing, and the impacts of climate change is a massive undertaking and a national priority. The health of these waters is essential not just for the wildlife that depends on them, but for the coastal communities and for the planet as a whole. From the thunder of the Atlantic waves to the serene calm of a Pacific fjord and the icy silence of the Arctic, Canada's coastline is a journey of incredible diversity. It's a place of majestic wildlife, mind-boggling natural phenomena, and rich human history. We've seen migrating whales, the world's highest tides, polar bears waiting for the ice, and ancient wilderness that remains untouched. This coastline is more than just a geographic feature. It's a core part of Canada's identity and a natural treasure of global significance. Its 243,000 kilometers offer a lifetime of exploration and discovery. Thank you so much for joining us on this incredible coastal journey across Canada. There's always more to explore, so if you enjoyed this adventure, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next exploration. We'd love to hear from you, so leave a comment below and tell us which part of Canada's coastline you'd love to visit the most. Until next time, keep exploring.